What is up, everybody? Welcome to Conference Championship Week in the FanDuel Hurry Up. I am Brandon Gadula, managing editor at numberfire.com, and I'll be breaking down my favorite stud, mid-range, and value play for the Rams-49ers game this weekend. The stud I'll be targeting mostly is Cooper Kupp. A receiver has actually been the MVP in the optimal lineup in both of the games between the Rams and 49ers so far this season, but both times it's actually been Deebo Samuel, who's averaged more than 27 FanDuel points against the Rams. Kupp, though, has averaged more than 20 himself against the 49ers and actually outperformed Samuel in my expected FanDuel points model in these matchups. Kupp has carved out a 27% target share in those two games against the Niners, and in the playoffs, he's averaged 9 targets for 122 yards and a 33% target share. He's getting downfield work, he's getting red zone work, he shouldn't be overlooked, just to jam in the quarterbacks into our MVP spot in this matchup. My mid-range play for this game is Elijah Mitchell at a salary of $12,000. We've seen the 49ers really commit to the run all season, but especially lately. Their non-garbage time pass rate the past 3 games with Jimmy Garoppolo and Elijah Mitchell back has been under 44%. In week 10 and 18 against the Rams, if you combine those two games, their pass rate was 14 percentage points below expectation based on game conditions. They're going to want to run the ball with Mitchell. They're going to want to run the ball in general. That's going to lead through Mitchell. We should take notice of that. Mitchell in the playoffs has averaged 16.6 expected FanDuel points, but just 11.8 actual FanDuel points on his 22 carries and 3 targets per game. It's just a really good workload. With Deebo Samuel practicing in full, but probably realistically not 100% healthy, Mitchell's workload seems to be as safe as could be. And for a value play, I'm looking at tight end Tyler Higbee at a salary of $8,500 for the single game slate. I've been tracking Higbee's role pretty closely, and in 5 games since returning, he's played at least 91% of the snaps in each of these games for the Rams. He's had at least a 16% target share in each of those as well. And in the playoffs, he's averaged 48.5 yards on 5.5 targets with a catch rate over expectation of almost 11 points below expected, meaning there's a lot more potential out there for him if he is able to reel in these catches. Higbee scored 3 times in 2 prior meetings with the Niners, and while that's not enough to bank on by itself, the role is great right now for a salary of $8,500 on this single game slate on FanDuel. That'll do it for my favorite NFL picks for the NFC Conference Championship. Best of luck this weekend.